Welcome back. Launching this month in Las Vegas, a new luxury lifestyle publication called Class. But this is not your ordinary magazine. No. Class has a philanthropic arm, including a digital and social media campaign designed to promote acts of charity.
That's right. It's called the Class Project, and their mission is to promote luxury, but with a purpose. Here with more, the founder of the Class Project, Leslie Frisbee. Welcome, Leslie. How are you?
Thank you. I'm great. Happy New Year.
Same to you.
Happy New Year and a happy launch
Thank you.
to Class, the magazine. Very exciting.
It has been.
Launching this month. The website's already up.
The website's up, and we're launching the print piece later this month.
Awesome.
So, yeah, it's very
So tell us
exciting.
about this project. What's it about?
Well, I've been in the market for 11 years and working in luxury media, and I just felt like there was a void of, I gravitated towards stories that were philanthropic. I've had the opportunity to interview several people, the Elaine Wynns and Carlos Santana, and celebrities who really were using their platform for the greater good.
Yeah.
And so I felt there was a void in the market to really tell those stories, but in a luxury way. And also brands. I had the opportunity last year to go to the Blue Book collection release for Tiffany & Co., one of only 4 editors in the country to be invited.
Oh, I'm a little bit jealous.
I've actually taken a tour of her house recently. I think your bathroom is all Tiffany colored.
We have a little Tiffany blue in there. Yes,
Yeah, it's
thank you.
very, so she's obsessed.
Yes, well, rightly so. And after you get to really learn their story, you're even more obsessed. The fact that they are really the biggest advocate against using blood diamonds. They don't use ivory in their jewelry. They don't use coral. So they're really advocates about environmental consciousness and social betterment. So those stories, I just felt there was this opportunity, and Vegas being a global city, and that we have access to the top chefs and luxury brands.
That we do.
That just to tell that story and telling it in a different way. I feel like we're really digital facing as opposed to print.
Yeah.
And so we're doing some unique and exciting things with technology, voice recognition and image recognition.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Could you explain? My co-host here is a tech
I'm a bit of a nerd.
a tech geek. Yeah, and he's going to love some of the things you're doing. You're saying you're going to be able to scan your phone over an article and it'll pull up content?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's familiar with QR barcodes, but you don't have to download an app, and we've hidden the QR barcode so it's more image recognition, and you can just hold your phone over a story, and take a picture, and it'll drive you right to a video interview.
Thank goodness, because those QR codes are so ugly.
They're ugly.
They're just stupid.
They're ugly.
Absolutely.
And not good for a luxury brand.
No, not at all. There's nothing luxurious about a QR code. Let's talk about, when you see the Class Project, Class is in all caps. What does Class stand for?
So CLASS is an acronym that stands for Compassion, Living Consciously, Authenticity, Service, and Solutions. So everything we do, it falls into those pillars of really, again, social betterment, environmental consciousness, and just charitable giving and trying to figure out how to be better and kinder in the world.
Yeah, you're appreciating the finer things in life, but you're living consciously.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. I mean, I think it's interesting that Vegas, as it continues to grow, continues to be a little bit more of a global city, and you're kind of tapping into that, aren't you?
It really is. And the people that live here are the most philanthropic I've met. And I've lived in a lot of really metropolitan cities, but Vegas really, it has a huge heart with people who give and contribute not only to this community, but globally. We've had the opportunity to sit down with Elaine Wynn and her involvement with communities and schools on a national level. And,
Absolutely.
So we have and there are just many people like that in our community that their stories should be told.
No question.
What they're doing on a higher platform.
Some of those stories are being told, and some of those stories they will tell, because you're going to have some of these influencers and celebrities create their own digital shorts as well.
That's exactly right. Yes. Yep. And we have something with Chris Angel in the works. His people, and we've done, like I said, Elaine Wynn, Robin Leach. We were the only publication actually to interview Nancy Housels and Jerry Crawford at the same time in history. And they're the grand dames of the arts here.
Did they get along?
They did. Oh my gosh, it was such a fun interview. And and just talking about how the arts have really changed Las Vegas. And again, as we continue to grow and become a global city, we have access to a lot of interesting people whose, like I said, stories should be told, and what they're doing to better the community in the world.
It's awesome.
Well, at this point, I think there's probably a lot of people out there who are interested. Where can they find the magazine? Where can they find you online?
We're theclassproject.com. Like I said, the first issue will launch later this month. and our cover is done by.
Look at that.
Wow.
That's not the original, the cover that will come out this month.
That is,
but
that's
yeah,
the pilot cover.
That's the pilot cover.
Beautiful,
But
my dear.
we've
It is classy, though.
yeah, we've commissioned a world-renowned illustrator who is doing our first cover.
Fantastic.
He's actually did the cover for Harper's Bazaar's 150th anniversary that's out right now.
Oh,
so yeah,
wow.
so go big or go home,
I
right?
guess so, huh? Well, we don't want you to go home. However, the segment has ended. We love you, and
Great to
congratulations
have
on the
you.
Thank you
success
so much.
of this
Thank you. I
magazine.
appreciate it.
Again, to learn more about the Class Project or to get involved, you can visit their website, theclassproject.com. Class, the luxury magazine. It's a part of it, rather, and that launches later this month. Congratulations.
How
to
did they
them.
get that material in the air? Do you think they used a fan? She's so dramatic. It's beautiful.